If you want to know how to stop obsessively thinking about somebody that you loved, well, this is the episode for you. I'm going to share with you the strategies that I teach and personally used with great success. This is the Dr. K Show. I'm Dr. Karthik Ramanan. I help ambitious individuals end self-criticism with tools and strategies to create optimal, everyday mental health. If you're new here and you need to silence that critical voice in your head so that you can get out of your own way and really live a purposeful life, well, I am here for you. I encourage you to subscribe right now. It's showtime. If you're obsessively thinking about somebody that you loved and can't get them out of your mind, I don't need to tell you how difficult it can be just to function on a day-to-day basis. Here's two approaches that can help you move on in a healthy way. The first is a technique called the box technique, and this can be used in a variety of situations. I will say though that if you're going to use it for a particularly traumatic event, you will want to do it under the supervision of a trained professional. If your experiences with this person you're obsessively thinking about involve a deeply traumatic event, skip this and please get help. The idea of the box technique is essentially visualizing your memories, allowing yourself to experience them, which is also why you don't want to do this on your own if we're talking about trauma, and then placing those memories into a box in your mind. Then you place that box in a safe place. When done right, this can be phenomenally helpful to cope and move on from situations. Normally with a patient, I would extend this out much longer, but we could try an abbreviated one right now. Shall we give it a try? All right, let's go. I invite you to close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths in and out. Inhale and exhale. You're in a place that you feel safe, secure, and totally yourself. Now, I invite you to visualize your memories with this person that you can't stop thinking about, both the good times and the bad times. Acknowledge the memories. Feel the emotions. Let them wash over you. You don't have to stuff your emotions down to move on, my friend. Now, see these memories as if they're photographs and put them into a small box in your mind. All of the memories, one by one. Once you're done, place that box on a shelf here in your safe place. Those memories are still with you, but they're safely stored in that box, away from your precious attention. Let them stay there in that box. Now, you get to start fresh. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Do you like guided visualizations like this? If you do, smash that like button and let me know, because I might just make some audios if there's enough interest. The second strategy is this. You need someone else to focus your attention on. And I don't necessarily mean you need to find another apple of your eye right away. I don't necessarily mean jump right back into dating. In fact, as I mentioned in episode 21 of the Dr. K Show, the best way to find the right relationship is to work on yourself first. So your attention can be on yourself. There's nothing selfish about working on you. Remember that once you discover yourself and truly love yourself, you will attract the highest quality relationship that you could have ever asked for. Your attention needs to be on somebody deserving of your love and care, even if it's yourself. Question of the day: have you ever dwelled on somebody for far too long, somebody you loved and couldn't move on from? Well, if you're feeling like being awesome, let me know in the comments below, and let me know what worked and didn't work in terms of moving on from them. Recently, a friend of mine called me with a dilemma. He had a good job, a very good job, but he hated it. Most people around him kept saying it's a great opportunity and he'd be an idiot if he tried to leave it. But he recognized just how damaging it was to his mental health, and only he knows that impact, right? So we talked about it for some time, and though I didn't specifically recommend one course of action or another, I asked him to think about what the opportunity cost was of staying at that job. What would he not be able to do if he stayed there for the money? A week later, he left that job, and though he's figuring out finances and all the things that we fear that go around that, he's visibly happier and moving toward living his purpose. I'm extremely proud of him. Look, I was in that position too. I gave up a very comfortable job on Wall Street, but it was also unbelievably stressful and took a toll on my health. But most importantly, it wasn't in line with what I wanted my life to mean. And let me tell you, living a life of purpose is more important than convenience. If you're having trouble obsessing about somebody that you loved, listen up. I know it's hard. I know it's difficult to stop those thoughts, especially when they start to interfere with your work life and other responsibilities. You know consciously thinking about them won't bring them back, and maybe you don't actually want them back, but you still end up thinking about them and it's eating you up. Just stop it. What's your most precious asset? Well, conventional wisdom says that it's time because we all have the same amount. Well, I say it's attention. Your attention and where you direct it has the greatest impact on your quality of life. Focus on the love you lost and you'll never find the love that you need. Let this moment right now be the time when you say that enough is enough. Take a good, hard look at yourself and ask, what is your identity? If you live in a story that this always happens to me, well, guess what? You're going to create that reality with your attention. If you choose willingly to step into a new future, a new identity crafted around whatever matters to you, you will realize that this person that you keep thinking about might not have been involved in that life that you're about to create. Let this be the launching point for the new you. If you can create one superpower for yourself, my friend, it's reframing. Reframe the events that stripped you of your power and figure out how to turn those events of the past to serve you. What does your negative experience allow you to do that you would not have otherwise been able to do? This isn't just turning lemons into lemonade. This is creating life on your terms. You get to determine the lessons from your past. You get to determine where your attention goes today. You get to determine the actions you take for your future. I believe in your greatness.